it's Nikki, and today I am here with a kind of haul and a review of the new Recollections, I'm not really sure, planners that are available at Michael's right now. So these are the new ones that they came out with that are very, very similar to an Erin Condren as far as the layout goes. The coil, just everything about them to me is very, very similar. I'm not a big fan of the Happy Planners. I've said that before. I think that they are just, I don't know, something about them I don't like. They feel like they're gonna fall apart to me. I don't like that you can remove things and add things back in. I know for some people that is like the best thing ever. I personally though, I don't like the way that they feel. So when I saw these, I decided to go ahead and pick a few up. I'm going to show them to you guys. I'm going to tell you kind of how I feel about them, and then I will actually be giving away the 2 vertical ones in the Facebook group, and I will link that down below. I may take it over to Instagram too. I'm not completely sure yet, but I'm not going to be keeping all of these. I do like them. However, I've got way too many planners already, so I definitely don't need to add on to that. One of these is actually for me though, and I'll show you guys that. So let's start with the vertical. So I picked up 2 of the vertical planners, and one of them has a gold coil, one of them has just a silver coil, and I can't really tell a difference other than that between the 2. I think that's kind of the only difference, that and the covers maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I did pick up this cover right here, which says "Don't Put Off Your Happy Life," as well as this Be a Unicorn one. I thought this was just too cute. I also want to mention that these do have removable covers on them, which I thought was kind of cool. So if you wanted to pick these up, but you're not really a big fan of the way that they look, I personally am not a huge fan of either one of these covers. But I think you could probably pop an Erin Condren cover on one of these. I guess I could check for you guys, huh? Let's see here. Let me pop the cover off of one of these and see if it will fit on there. I mean, it looks like they're the same thing, so I'm pretty sure that, yeah. It kind of is a little bit, well, let's see. No, I mean, it fits. It looks like there's one hole up here that isn't being used, whereas in this one, one of them is. So this one's just a little bit bigger. Let's see. Let me hold them up to each other. Yeah, so you guys can see this is the Erin Condren one right here, and then the Michaels one actually extends just a little bit more over on the side. I hope you guys are able to see that. So it is a little bit bigger, but if you really wanted to, you could do an Erin Condren cover on one of them. I know that a lot of people really like that you can, I'm never going to get this back on, that you can customize the Erin Condren covers, you know, put your name, put pictures, whatever you want to do. I do get mine customized most of the time. However, for me, that's not really a huge selling point. And then as far as the difference in the way that these feel, my Erin Condrens, I think all of my Erin Condrens are 18-month planners. So mine feel a little bit sturdier, but I think that's only because there is so much more like bulk to this planner. But as far as these Michaels ones go, I was really incredibly surprised to find like these, especially for $30, that's what, half of the price of an Erin Condren, maybe even less, especially because you can probably get a coupon and get this for like $15, maybe $17. These feel really, really nice and sturdy to me. This feels a little bit sturdier, but like I said, this is an 18-month, so there's just more paper in it, and I think that's the only reason that I'm able to feel a difference. So, like I mentioned, these were $30. I think for the price, they're really, really nice. Like, I kind of went in thinking that I wasn't going to like them at all, and I think they're very, very nice planners, especially if you don't want to spend the money on an Erin Condren, and I know that recently a lot of people have had issues with their customer service, with getting their orders mixed up, just all kinds of stuff. So this is definitely a good option for you if you're thinking about maybe moving away from Erin Condren, or you want just kind of a cheaper alternative that you could still do stickers in, because I'm pretty sure the sizing on all of these is really, really close, if not exact, to the Erin Condren. So I'm going to quit rambling. I believe that these are both the same thing. So you open them up, and I don't think there's any way I can get both of these in the camera. Let's see. no, this isn't gonna happen. Okay, so if you open them up, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one first, and then I'm gonna have this one just sitting over to the side so I can see if there are any differences between these two. So you open it up and it says, "This life belongs to," and then that is your 2017 and 2018 calendar right there on the inside. I'm gonna have to prop this up in a different way. I'll just put it right here. Okay. And then you have, let's see, oh, that's kind of cool. So you have important contacts, important dates. I feel like I've got you guys way out of frame. There we go. And then you keep flipping and you get to the January section. So I think it's really, really pretty. I like the colors that they've done. They have the quotes. Like, it's literally so similar to an Erin Condren. It's a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and open, and you've got your January spread. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I 100% prefer this monthly view to Erin Condren's monthly view. I just think it's really pretty. I like the coloration, and I like that they've got the little flags and the dates and everything. It's super cute. If you do use stickers in your monthly view, this isn't really gonna matter so much to you. So the next thing, let's see, is straight into the weekly view. So this is just the beginning of January, and you've got your flag over here, goals for the week, some lines, your section down here, and then essentially your morning, afternoon, and evening. So just super similar to the Erin Condren, and I'm just flipping in this one just to see, and I'm pretty sure that these are the like complete identical thing. I don't think there's anything different in any of these. So I'm gonna put this one over to the side, and the only difference in that, I do believe, is the gold coil. If there's something else that's different, you guys comment below and let me know, but I'm not gonna try to make this video 45 minutes long. So we have, one thing I am noticing is these pages are, you guys can hear, kind of stuck together, but it's not ripping or anything, so I don't know if that's really a huge deal. But yeah, so these I think are super pretty. I just think they're really nice. Like I said, I didn't think I was gonna like these. But they're actually very nice planners. So I'm just going to kind of flip through and just see what else is going on in here. I'm not the biggest fan of this being colored down here, however, or over here for that matter, but I don't know how much it would matter if you're going to put stickers down. So you got a notes page at the very end of the month, and then if you flip open, let's see, to February, monthly view again, and then you have just straight into the week. So in between months, you get one note page, it looks like. That worries me. Like, that makes me think that this is gonna rip, but it doesn't seem to be bothering it. And then we get into March, and the colors in this are really pretty too. I really like the pastels. I think that they did a really good job choosing the colors in this. I also like, is it like that in every month? Let's see. Yeah, I like how this is like gradient effect from left to right. It's a little bit darker over here, and then it lightens up. You can see it. It looks like it's reversed here, and it's actually light to dark, but you guys can see it on this page. I think that's really pretty. And then let's see. So we've got April is a really pretty purple. Oh goodness. May, and I'm pretty sure that this is just kind of the same. So that really worries me that that's gonna rip, but I guess we're okay. So I'm going to flip all the way to the back and see what else is back here. So after, that almost looks like this whole page is tinted purple, but it might be my lighting. So after the month of December, you have your notes page, and then you actually have a notes section. So you have some just line note paper, some grid note paper. That's really cute that it has that flag up there. You have just some blank note paper, and then you do get some stickers. So we've got day off, game day, vacation, business trip, doctor appointment, hair appointment, just appointment, party time, and happy birthdays. Those are actually pretty cute. And then, oh, this is cool. I didn't even see this. So you've got some of these stickers too in the back here, which are pretty neat that they include these. So you've got like some full, oh my goodness, those are so thick. Sorry guys. So you've got some full boxes, some checklists, just some various stuff. These to-dos are super cute. Oh, and you actually get a couple of pages of these. So you've got some more stuff right here. I like these vacation flags. Those are pretty cute. And then you have some like emojis as well as some icons. And then you do get a folder here in the back. I will say that doesn't feel, let me see here. Well, Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say I don't feel like it's quite as sturdy as the one in the Erin Condren, but honestly, it's probably about the same. And then here in the back, you do get a little pocket area. And it looks like these were kind of made, yeah, they must be. These were made the same way that an Erin Condren was made, where you can actually write, if you wanted to, on the covers of these. It looks like there's a little bit of a note section. So that is the vertical, and honestly, guys, like, I like it. I think they're nice. I think they're, I mean, especially for the price, I think that they're very, very nice. I am going to be doing a giveaway with both of these vertical planners. I kind of want to put some stickers in it just to see how it looks, but since I'm giving them away, I don't really want to mess with them. I feel like maybe I will do like one full box just to see as far as sizing goes. So I'm just gonna flip this one open, and if you guys, like, if you're somebody that wins this giveaway, and I'm so sorry that I put a box down here, but this is matte removable, so we should be okay. So let's, oh, okay, I was way wrong on sizing, I think. It's just gonna depend on how you plan. Because I can put this down and have it right there, and it does fit this perfectly. You guys can see, but there is spacing, and I think that's just because there's not the outline of the box that's in the Erin Condren. Yeah, that's all that it is. So on these, obviously, you've got the outline of this box here. On these, not so much. So it does fit in there perfectly. You just, I mean, honestly, if you started with a header up top and you lined everything all the way down, I don't think it would be that big of a deal to be able to keep everything within those lines. So let's check over here on this side. Okay, so this one is like gonna be a little bit off as far as this like goals section. So I'm gonna try to center it. Yeah, so that isn't going to be covered with stickers. I think though, especially, oh goodness, if you like to use some washi and stuff, just different kinds of things, and maybe you don't do just stickers all the time, this would be great. Even if you do stickers, you could just kind of layer some washi down the side right here, and I think it would be just really, really pretty. But yeah, so those are the verticals, and they're really nice, like really, really nice. So if you are interested in winning one of these two, these are going to be, I don't know when I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm going to say it's probably going to be next week, because I need to get some boxes to ship these out in. I will more than likely do that giveaway in the Facebook group. Again, that's always linked below. I did pick up some other stuff as well to do, to send out with these. I've got some page flags I grabbed from Target, and then I will be sending out some of my stickers to go along with them. I know they're not the perfect fit, but I think that you can make it work well enough. So those will be in the Facebook group. I might post it on Instagram as well, not 100% sure. So the next one that I picked up is actually for myself, and this is the recipe keepsake. So for the longest time, I have tried to figure out a way to store recipes that worked for me, that I liked, and I just don't like anything, basically. So right now what I do is I have a just thick black binder, I have a 3-hole punch, and what I'll do is I'll just print recipes off of the internet, punch them, put them into the binder. And that's just not really what I wanted to do, but that's kind of the only thing I could think of to really do it and make it work. So when I saw this, I thought this would be a really, really cute idea. So on the front it says, "Cooking with love creates food for the soul." You've got just cute design in here from the kitchen of, let me make sure I've got you guys in frame, there we go. And then this is part of the reason that I thought that this was so cool. I think this is just a great thing that I could keep in the kitchen. That recipe book that has all the Pinterest stuff gets moved around all over the place because it's not got stuff that I used, you know, just constantly. So you've got measurement equivalents over here, which I think is super, super cool that that's in here. You have kitchen conversions. All of this is just, to me, super helpful. And I know that I could have printed out something like this and put it in the binder, but look at how cute this is. I couldn't resist. So then you have a substitution sheet, which is pretty cool. Notes and pictures, favorite recipes. I'm not too sure. Well, I guess maybe if you wrote down, well, the page that it was on, I was gonna say, but I don't know, guys. Once I get this set up, if you guys want to see how this looks once I kind of fill it out and I get stuff going in it, let me know below, and that's definitely something that I can do. So we have special occasions with all the months. We have, okay, so I guess that is what's happening here. You've got like a contents table where you write the recipes in, and I guess you can flip to it. I don't know that these pages are numbered though, so I don't know about all that. So your first section is breakfast. I also really like the way that this is separated. Breakfast, sides, main dishes, desserts, miscellaneous, and then meal planning in the back. I thought that that was just too cute. So breakfast is the first section, and basically what we have here is the recipe, and then you've got the ingredients, directions, you've got a place to write how many it serves, the main ingredients, seasonal variations, the difficulty, the prep time, the cook time, the temperature, and the serve with. I just think this is too cool. Like, this to me is perfection. So that is, I think, just how every single page in here is. And I guess essentially you wouldn't really have to number anything. You could just start from the beginning. In the very first recipe you could put here, but I would think that you would need all of the sections. Like, this would have to be breakfast, sides, main dishes, desserts. I mean, I guess that works because that's how many sections there are. So that is all breakfast, and they are just kind of the same thing all the way back. Then it does change up a little bit on sides as far as just the way that it looks more so. I'm not such a big fan of these pages. I really like having the lines and everything to write on. I like this a lot better. However, I would still use this. So you've got pretty much the same thing. It just looks a little bit different. Then we go back to this kind of look again for the main dishes, and then back to this for desserts. So miscellaneous, back to this again, and then let's see here. We have a meal planning section. So I really like the way that this feels too. That's kind of cool. So here we have notes and pictures, and then basically you have your weekly meal planning, and you can write in kind of everything that you're going to be eating on each day. I also think it's really cool that there is a checklist here for fruits, veggies, proteins, grains, dairy, and water for each and every day. I think that is really, really cool. Like, this is, if I could have set up my own meal planning planner, like with my own inserts and made it exactly how I wanted it, it would be very, very similar to this. So that is the front of the page, and then on the back of the page is a weekly market list. This is actually a grocery list, which is really cool. I'm not going to carry my well, it's not an Erin Condren, but I'm not going to carry a spiral bound planner into the grocery store with me. However, if I was sitting down to do, or to pick the recipes that I was going to make for this week, or whichever week, having this in the back of this planner would be nice because I could write down what it was and then transfer it over to the inserts that I use in my Louis, which are just the So Much Crafting grocery list inserts. So I'm pretty sure that, yeah, so that just repeats all the way. And then in the back here, let's see, we've got some notes, thoughts, and then we have some stickers. So you've got just some kind of random, I guess, I mean, I understand having like the spices to say that something is hot. I'm not too sure what any of this would be used for though. Maybe just like the things you love the most. I don't know. Let's see. And then we have little, these are really cute little notes stickers here that have a little spoon or a fork on them, and then just some of these little guys down here. And then, let's see, salads, appetizers, main dishes, soups, desserts. That's pretty cool that you've got all these little labels right here. You have family favorites. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I don't think these are even cut. Okay, then you've got add right here if there's something else you wanted to add to the recipe. Stir in stickers, and then you've kind of got little like timer stickers as far as how long something cooks for. I think that that is really cool. And then you've got the little scales down there as well. So we've got delicious, enjoy, so good, fave, quick and easy, chop, mixed together, good food. I think that's like sprinkling salt or something on it. We've got some arrows, notes, all happiness depends on a leisurely breakfast. That's pretty cute. And then here in the back, you do have your little folder, and then you have your little pocket here as well. So that is the recipe / meal plan book. I think that that is just too cool. I really, really like this one. This one I did pick up for myself. I am going to be keeping this one. I'm going to try it out. But if you guys do want to see me fill this out, or how I fill this out once I get started with it, let me know below. And then the last one that I picked up is the pregnancy planner. I posted a picture of these on Snapchat in the Facebook group, and on Instagram, and I got people asking me if I was pregnant. I had personal friends of mine who I guess follow me on Instagram, see that post, text me and ask me if I was pregnant. So I wanted to clear this up. I'm not pregnant. This is not for me. This is for a friend of mine, but yeah, not for me. I saw it though, and I thought she had talked about actually setting up a horizontal Erin Condren as a pregnancy planner, but she never actually got one. So when I saw this, I thought it would be just absolutely perfect for her. So we have The Journey Begins on the very front, and then in the, let's see, inside of it, it has my pregnancy, name, date, and then the due date. And then let's see, the tabs are first semester, oh my goodness, first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, the big arrival, and notes. So let's see what all is in this guy. We have the calendar in the front. I really like the colors for this too. It's very like muted and very pastel, super pretty. And then we have the big news. How cute is this, you guys? Oh my goodness. When I told and their reaction, that is so cute. And then you've got a list of girls' names as well as boys' names. That is, oh my goodness. Like if I was pregnant, I would totally use this. So we've got a baby shower guest list. You've got the name, the address, the RSVP. You have a gift log, guest name, the gift, and if you sent a thank you. Like how helpful is this planner? This is the cutest thing ever. Okay. Oh my, and it keeps getting better. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have baby gear checklist. So you can make sure you've got everything you need. Hospital bag checklist. Like, this is too cute. Your birth plan, I don't know anything about that, so I'm not 100% positive what that's about. We got notes over here, and then we get into the first trimester. So you have, and this is cool that they did this way, you have a calendar that is completely blank so that you can fill it in for the month that you need it for. I think that that's really cool how they did that. And then, of course, you've got more than one. You've got 4. Again, I know nothing about children or about pregnancy, so I don't know how this is, you know, supposed to be working. Okay, so for some reason we're starting at week 5. I'm gonna sound so stupid in this video. I just realized because this is just not stuff. I guess you wouldn't start this until then because you wouldn't really know for sure. You guys don't make fun of me when you watch this, just ignore me. Okay, so we start at week 5 and we have the date. Baby is the size of a sesame seed. Oh my goodness, it even tells you how much it would weigh and the length and everything. How cute. So you've got your week up here. You have a little checklist. Took prenatal vitamin. You've got 2 places you can write in other things to check off. And then you've got glasses of water. And then you've got your stats section down here, which I thought this was just absolutely adorable. So you've got current weight, belly measurements, kick counter. Oh my gosh, it has a kick counter. How cute. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. Okay, you've got cravings and things I can't stand. That's pretty cool. Notes and thoughts. And then this is really adorable. Down here at the bottom, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. You can actually check off how you were feeling this week. So happy, excited, blah, surprised, sad, emotional, angry, sick, stressed, tired, relaxed, or other. I think that this is just super cute and like the best idea ever. But I also, like, there could be other things out there like this and I just don't know because it's not something that I've ever looked at. So that is, I'm not going to do this for every single one, but this is like the entire first trimester. So you've just, you know, going through the weeks, and it's really cute. At the top, it keeps telling you like what size the baby is now. This is just too cute. Too cute. Okay, so I'm going to get into second trimester, and then you've got the monthly view at the, or the monthly pages at the top again. And then I guess this is just kind of the same the whole way through, which I still think is just, it's super, super cute. It's too cute. Okay, so you've got your little deals at the top that tell you how big the baby is now. And then, oh wait, there were things that I missed, I think. So, if I can get to it. I'm trying, guys. Okay, so at the end of each, is this at each? It is. I just completely missed it in the first section. At the end of each of these, you have the doctor midwife visit. Oh my goodness, I'm assuming that this is where you can put like the ultrasound picture. How cute is that? Sorry. Okay, so you've got notes, questions and answers. This is just too helpful. So helpful. Okay, so that's at the end of each. You get a couple of pages of those, and then your third trimester looks like it is pretty much the same thing. And then we have the big arrival. So you've got your monthly view here at the top. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have You guys, this is just too cute. You have my baby, name, gender, birthday, place of birth, time, weight, length, hair color, delivered by, parents, and nickname. You can put a picture in, and then you can kind of like write stuff. Oh my goodness. Birth story. This is just too cute. You've got a note section here in the back. A lot of note sections. A lot of pages for notes, which I'm guessing you would probably need if you were having a baby. Okay, so here we go. So we have some sticker pages in the back, and oh my goodness, these are cute. Like, these are really, really cute. So you've got, it's a girl, it's a boy, it's twins, just some little onesies, some hearts. It's positive, announce the big news, first heartbeat, first kick. Don't forget to do glucose test, call today, make birth plan, don't forget to do false alarm, gender reveal, make registry, baby shower, little feet, maternity photos, pack hospital bag, set up nursery, brought home baby, bottles, first symptoms, first craving, important and appointment. You've got your trimester headers, and then you've just got some of these little guys right here, went into labor and hello baby. You guys, this is just too cute. And then you've got your week stickers right here. This is adorable. This is super adorable. Oh my goodness. And then we got more stickers over here. We have ultrasounds, lab work, prenatal appointment, some, I don't know what this is supposed to be. These are dots to me. This might mean something to somebody that's pregnant though. Birthing class and more prenatal appointment stickers. And then we've got some blank labels here on this page right here. This is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, this is really cool. So you get your little folder in the back, and then you also do get your little, I never know what to call this because I always just take it out, but like a little pocket that you can put some stuff in if you wanted to. So yeah, so that is the pregnancy planner, and I got really excited about that, you guys. I'm so sorry. But I think my friend is going to absolutely love this because this is just too cute. But yeah, so those are the planners from Michaels. I think they are 100% worth the money, especially when you think that you can get a 40 or a 50% off coupon and get one of these for like $15. It's just such a huge difference in price between this and the Erin Condren, and I just think the quality is really similar, but that is a huge price difference. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you check out the Facebook group if you're interested in winning one of these vertical weekly planners, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.